Cek. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Suara saya terdengar?
Terdengar
Waalaikumsalam.
Ibu.
Oke.
Dengar, Bu.
Mau ngecek dulu hari ini yang ikut kuliah. Ini ada gabungan dari beberapa mata kuliah. Yang pertama mata kuliah tata niaga. Kemudian, ntar saya cek dulu mana kemarin ya. Cet, 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 cet. Ais. Kemudian ada mahasiswa dari yang menempuh mata kuliah manajemen risiko, bisnis internasional, PPK, MSDM, SDKP, dan komunikasi bisnis. Betul ya?
Betul Ibu.
Oke. Sambil menunggu teman-teman beberapa yang bergabung, sepertinya ini masih tiga, saya kira saya nggak tahu berapa pastinya ya. Sebagai informasi awal saja, perkuliahan hari ini dan 3 minggu ke depan kita akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris. Kalau kalian mengalami kesulitan mendengarkan ataupun ngomong bahasa Inggris, nanti bisa kita bantu. Cuman karena pembicara hari ini adalah berasal dari orang Jordan, jadi kemungkinan dia pronunciation-nya dan segala macamnya insya Allah bisa lah. Yang penting kita berusaha sama-sama ya. Nanti kalau ada pertanyaan dan segala macam, silakan nanti di kolom chat. Sesi akan saya mulai secara formal sekitar pukul 3. Ya Bu Istiana ya. Ini Bu Istiana baru masuk lab. Ya, sambil kita menunggu beberapa dosen sama menunggu teman-teman yang lain. Maaf ya, tadi saya tinggal. Ah, Firas, you are there. Can you hear me? Assalamualaikum. I cannot hear you. Teman-teman, apakah bisa mendengar apa namanya pembicara kita hari ini? Atau saya saja yang tidak mendengar?
Tidak kedengaran, Ibu.
Tidak
Nah,
kedengaran, Ibu.
oke, we cannot hear you. Yes, I'll call you. Do you do you do you mind to check? Do you mind to check your voice, Firas? Like we can't hear you. Can you hear me? No. Wait a moment.
Now, can you hear? Oops, that's good.
Please try one more.
Oh, what's going on?
No, yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
We can hear you, but somehow it's just your voice is just like a mirroring. Wait a second.
okay. Can you phone me on the WhatsApp, or I can phone you on WhatsApp? Sorry.
Your voice is like a bit. I mean, we can hear you, but sometimes it's become double.
Yeah, I see. Same here. Just let me.
All good. So is that okay? Do you want to try one more? No, no voice now. Probably, do you want to go out first and then return back? Yeah, thank you. Teman-teman maaf ya, masih nunggu kendala teknis. Um, Hi, can you try to speak, please? No, no. I mean, Firas, we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now? No.
Firas, probably you can use only the using phone because now the voice returning back into like double.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
I think, yeah. Do you want to try that one?
Yes.
Sweet.
How I can share it from here, actually, from the phone.
Can you do that?
Documents.
Yeah. Probably while you're trying to share your PPT, I would like to welcome all the students, and I would like to welcome you, of course, as our guest lecturer today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Pak Firas, Mr. Firas Algharibeh, and also thank you everyone who are coming on today's sessions. Thank you. There is another lecturer who is coming today. She's Mrs. Amanatus Zuhria Firas. So besides me, we all know that we invite you in the Agribusiness Chain Management lecture, and they are featuring of several subjects of our laboratory. There are, wait a moment, what was that? There are some students who are not only from the agribusiness chain management, but also coming from like, they are learning about risk management, they are learning about the international business, they learn about how the small business scale operations. Some of them learn about the human resource development, how the strategic business, and also business communications. So I think you are more than great, that you're great in your expertise about those things. And yeah, we will have another 2 sessions later after this session. So I hope you enjoy today's sessions, and let's have an interaction with our student as well. Do you want me to read your CV first, or do you want to introduce yourself to our students? Which one that you would prefer?
Up to you. Just a question, Ratna. I use my phone now. I can't share it from my phone, but I can read it if they have the slides in their hands.
All right. Sweet. I mean that I can share it for you if you would like me to do that. I mean, I can share it.
Please.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
sweet.
Yeah.
And about the CV, do you want me to tell them about what is your background, or you want to introduce yourself to them first? What do you think?
I can introduce myself. Welcome, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Firas Algharibeh. I'm a PhD student at Massey University. I have a long experience in agriculture industry, in dairy and poultry. I have around 8 to 10 years experience in the poultry. Welcome, everybody, and I want to talk today about the supply chain management in the poultry industry specifically. So I would like to talk about the poultry industry in New Zealand, and we'll go through some subjects, economical, and how is the supply chains happen in New Zealand. So if you want me just to, if you want to ask a question, just you can, I don't know, you can stop me, or we have, do you have a time, Dr. Ratna, just to, for questions, or?
Yes, I'll be glad before we really start the sessions. If there is any, is that what you mean? Before we start the sessions, if there is any question from students, is that what you mean?
Yes,
or during
after,
your session?
Yeah, after.
All right. Or during your sessions, if there are some questions in mind, it's okay for them to deliver the question to you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or you want after there is a special sessions for questions and answer? Or do you want during your presentations, the students are freely can talk to you? I don't understand about this, and can you which one that you like?
Up to you. I can start talk, and when you like, just to stop it just for
Jump
a
in.
question, or after. Up to you. Yeah, I'm fine with everything.
Okay.
And I will speak slowly.
I will try to explain in very good. I will try to explain to other student who sometimes have difficulties in speaking English. Jadi teman-teman, hari ini Pak Firas, dia kan dari poultry industry. Poultry industry itu dari bisnis ini ya, apa namanya, peternakan ayam. Jadi dia akan presentasi hari ini tentang supply chain management. Kalau dia pada saat dia presentasi ada yang Anda tidak paham, dia mempersilahkan untuk bertanya. Dia bebas kita mau pakai cara yang mana, apakah setelah selesai presentasi question and answer ada tanya jawab, atau kalau pas di tengah-tengah karena ini kan prosesnya bahasa Inggris saya nggak mengerti gitu ya, bisa hands up kemudian atau di chat, nanti apa namanya akan coba kita tanyakan ke beliau begitu ya. Okay, so should we start? I will try to share the screen. Firas, wait a moment. Which one?
Okay, we'll start in the
Sweet.
first photo. First photo, the chickens.
Which one photo?
The second slide. You can put the second slide, please.
All right. Can you see it now? Or
yes,
not?
I can see. I can. Yeah.
Okay, wait a moment. Wait. So we should start with this slide. Yeah,
the photo, the second slide. Just I started in this photo just to show you how is the chickens rare in New Zealand. They are happy chickens here.
Can you
actually
see the slide, by the way?
Yes, I can see easily.
All right. Teman-teman bisa melihat?
Bisa, Ibu.
Okay. Bisa, Bu. Just okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
This photo represents the chicken, how they're reared, and the new way of rearing the chicken in New Zealand. And it's called a free range chicken. Why it's a free range chicken? Just because they are going outside when they like, and they go inside the house when they like also. So this is called the free range chicken, the new way, which is applied for animal welfare code. So we'll put on the second slide to have some facts about the economic in New Zealand. Second slide, if you can put on industry facts. Industry facts. I like just always to start in some industry facts to talk about chicken. The first one is New Zealand has a thriving poultry industry and includes chicken, duck, and turkey. So in New Zealand, they rear chicken, duck, and turkey. It's a famous industry here in New Zealand. Chicken is New Zealand's favorite meat in 2014. In New Zealand, the chicken meat started to be more favorite in 2013, and everybody has a share of 20 chickens. So if you will divide the number of chickens on the number of the people, everybody will get a 20 chicken in 2014. Just like an expression, economical expression, just to express on how many chickens we have in New Zealand. All in New Zealand at the moment, all the farms in New Zealand at the moment, it's a free range, and they are going to stop the cages system in New Zealand. I think your students know what's the meaning of cages. Yeah.
Wait a moment. Teman-teman tahu maksudnya yang free range chicken sama chicken ayam yang ada di dalam kandang nggak sih?
Tidak tahu, Ibu.
Tidak tahu. So probably could you explain more what are the difference between free range and the cage thing? Because some of them are not really from the chicken in
Okay.
that. I mean, of course, they don't understand what's the real happening in this industry.
Okay. Free range, the one in the photo, the first photo that I showed you, free range, they go outside. They go outside of the house. Free range. From free, they are freedom. They are going outside like this.
Jadi,
yes, this is the free range. Yeah. And
okay,
cages.
so
Yeah.
free range means like they can go outside whenever they want. Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah. And the cages, they are in a cage, like they are present. They are in, as we say, in jail, in a prison. They are inside the cages, just stay in the cages like a birds, like the birds that you rear in your house. You put them in a cages. So chickens in a cages, now they are banned. They stopped that at the moment, and they are changing it to the one in the photo. They let them now go out. Yeah.
Oh, I will explain a bit to my students in our bahasa, if you don't mind, just
Yeah.
1 minute. So teman-teman, kalau di New Zealand itu ternyata untuk yang apa namanya ayam itu harus diproduksi dengan free range sekarang karena udah di-ban. Tidak boleh lagi ayam itu ditaruh di dalam kandang. Yang kayak kalau kita itu dia bilangnya kayak penjara gitu loh. Kalau di kita kan masih dalam bentuk kandang gitu kan ya, untuk yang mau burung, mau ayam kita kan naruhnya di situ. Tapi kalau di New Zealand produksinya harus yang seperti di foto ini. Ayam itu harus bebas, harus merdeka, nggak boleh di dalam kandang. Okay, please go on. Should I go next like this?
Yeah. Okay. There are no cages, and birds do not contain any hormones. So in New Zealand, they are not using hormones. They are not using the cages. It's understand, I think.
Yes.
And the main two breeder in New Zealand that they are using, they use the Ross and Cobb. The last point, Ross and Cobb, they are the main two strain that they are rearing in the farms. Cobb and Ross, it's two big companies in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the second slide. Yeah. Numbers and economic. The industry revenue has grown at 2% over the past 5 years to reach an estimated 1.4 billion in 2023. It's a huge number. It's a huge money for the poultry industry. And it is one of the main important things that support the economic in New Zealand. So 1.4 billion, the return from the chicken. I mean the money or the profit. Now, rising health consciousness and higher beef prices are giving poultry a competitive edge. So the consciousness, because people start to know the advantage of the chicken meat, and the beef meat prices going up every day or every month here in New Zealand. So the people start to eat chicken meat more, and the chicken meat start to be more competitive. Per capita poultry consumption has climbed over the past decade, despite declining over the 2 years through 20 to 21. Do you know why there was a declining in the numbers of the chicken in 2020 till 2021? Because the COVID stopped it a bit, but it's still growing every day or every year. Everything okay? Everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any questions from our students so far? Ada pertanyaan dari teman-teman? Adakah yang bertanya? Probably we can continue. There is.
Yeah, okay.
Kalau ada mau pertanyaan, if there is any, if there is any question, I think they just can chat over there, or they can put hands up so then we can know who wants to ask.
Yeah. Poultry prices have, the last point in the slide, poultry prices have dimensioned in recent years. While the poultry prices drop encourages consumer consumption, it also means that sales generate less revenue. This leads to a net negative effect, hindering poultry processors' performance. So poultry prices declined or decreased in the recent years. I think because the number of the farms increased in New Zealand, so the prices is going down a bit, which is good for the people or good for the consumers. Yeah. So now we'll move to the next slide.
Oh, not yet.
On the table, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This table shows the 3 biggest companies in New Zealand and how they are sharing the market. So the biggest one is Teagle Food, which is called Bounty Holding in New Zealand. Bounty Holding in New Zealand, it is one of the biggest the biggest company in New Zealand. We call it here Teagle Food. Why they call it Bounty? Because I think it is a group of companies in the world, and the owner from Singapore, I think. So it shares the biggest one, which is 576.3 in 2023. And Ingham's the second company, which is sharing half of what is Teagle sharing. The third one is a Brinks, and of course, all of them halal. Yeah. So I want to go to the next slide and to see the notice from the previous table. What we noticed from the previous table, we notice 2 things. First, market share concentration for the poultry processing industry in New Zealand is high. So the sharing of the poultry industry is too high for the economic and for the industry. And the second thing is the top 4 companies generate more than 70% of the industry revenue. So these 3 companies, Bounty, Ingham's, and Brinks, sharing 70% of the industry revenue because they have a lot of farms in the country, spread all over the country. Yeah. Next slide. Factors influence the poultry, meat, and egg farming industry in New Zealand. market trends. So what is the main factors that influence the poultry, meat, and egg farming industry? Um, Key drivers of poultry, meat, and egg farming in a New Zealand market include, first of all, the first factor is the egg production. Egg production in the country uh, affect uh, affect the market trends of the prices of the eggs and the other economical things. So the egg production, poultry consumption, and the domestic price of eggs and domestic price of poultry. So these factors affecting the meat and egg farming industry. It's depend. Sometimes the companies increase the number of the farms or build new farms depend on the price of the chicken. If the price is going up and they get more profits and there's too many consumers in the country and they are increasing, they build more and more farms. So this is how it work. Yeah. Next one. I put this slide just to show the input and outputs of the poultry industry. The biggest circle at the end on the right, it shows the production from each farm. Why we rear the chicken? We rear chicken just for meat, eggs, feather, and manure. So this is the output of any poultry industry, of any poultry farms. Um, there is,
Sorry,
of course,
sorry to jump in. Sorry to jump in. So it
yeah,
means that meat is the first, and then eggs the second, the third is feather, and the last one is manure. Is that what you say?
yes,
There are any
yes,
priorities? I
yes,
see.
yes, yeah. And we have some inputs for every farm just to produce these four things. Um, we should have inputs like the biggest one, I put it in a big circle, the feed. The feed is one of the most important things that affect the meat, eggs, feather, and manure and everything. The production, the weight, feed is so important things. That's why I put it in the big circle. The first one, feed. Yeah. There's other inputs for the supply chain just to get the production, like vet service, human effort, and checks, marketing, buildings, and management, financial planning. I'll explain them one by one in the next slide. Yeah. Inputs were now we are in the inputs. First one is feed. Feed, as I said, it's one of the it's the most important factor or the most important input, in my opinion, because it determines the production and the cost of the feed is around 70% of the production. Let me just read the first one. Feed Every feed in the poultry industry should contain 6 major components: water, carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, proteins, and fats. So to get these 6 major components, we have to bring the feed or the main components like wheat, barley, corn, oil, salt, premixes, probiotics, and soya, just to provide the feed with, or just to balance the feed with water, carbohydrate, minerals, vitamins, proteins, and fat. We have a problem in New Zealand or all over the world, the feed compromising 70% of the cost. So most of the cost in the poultry farms coming from the feed. So it is one of the big factors that affect the cost of the meat, chicken, meat, eggs, and other things. Yeah. So there's a lot of researches at the moment going on to reduce the cost of the feed or replace the main components just to get the same production without any effect on the chickens. feed should be checked regularly for a high standard of quality by taking samples in the feed mill and farms. So feed should be checked always through labs in the company. There's every company got their own lab, and they check their feed regularly in the feed mill and in the farms also. In the farms, we take always samples every week, samples from the feed from the feed which is coming every week to the farm, and send it to the lab just to check them, how the protein, carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, what they've got, just to know what we are feeding our chicken. So I finished the first one of the inputs, which is the feed, and this is one of the main important things in the supply chain. So the second one is showing the feed mill. Feed mill, it is one of the important buildings for every poultry company. Can you see these two big silos? I don't know what do you call them in your language.
Yeah, it's the same. It's normally what I know, these buildings like silos for wheat.
Yes,
Yeah, I
wheat,
want to.
barley,
Mm,
corn, and the other
it's
ones
the
is
same.
for premixes, probiotics, things, other things, and they
Others
are
three,
mixed.
others
Yeah,
three, there are three silos. Jadi teman-teman itu kayak kantong-kantong itu namanya silo kalau di sini silo ya. So the silos contains the same feed that you already mix, or it only contains like those wheat, barley, or you already mix things over there.
yeah. They have inside the offices just a computer system and a program. They mix the required protein, required energy, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals through specific calculations. Through it's a computerized system nowadays.
I see.
You put in the computer, I need the feed for the chickens, high protein, like let me say 40% or 20%, and carbohydrates in this percent, and this blah 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 blah. And I want to use wheat, barley, corn, soya, and these components. So the factory will start to work by itself, to mix and take wheat from here, barley from here, and weigh them through the electronic scales, and make at the end of the day the feed, and put them in the trucks. There's a trucks from the other side of the factory. They put the feed in it just to go to the farms and send them to the farms.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Uh, the second one, yeah, input of the inputs. Um, there is something important also, but not important as the feed. It is the vet services. Every company in New Zealand got a vet team. They check every week or every month the farms to see if the chickens is all right. So the vet should visit the farms every month to check the health conditions of the chicken.
Hold on.
And
Vet mean like doctors, isn't it?
yeah, doctor,
Doctor.
yeah,
The doctor
doctor.
in animal things, they need to come to this farm every week.
Yes, every week or every month, or depend on the on when they need them, or when we need them. Yeah. So uh, also there's a vaccine program should be followed by the farm staff, but to immune the chickens from any disease. It's like the kids when they're born, they should get a vaccine to protect them in the future from paralysis, from diseases. So chickens, the same thing. They should follow a vaccine program from the vet team, and the farm staff is responsible on that. Yeah. The last point of that, chicken health should be monitored regularly by the farm staff and report any unusual behavior or any health signs to the vet. So chicken health always, as a farm team or a farm staff, every morning you should go through the whole sheds to visit the chickens and see their behavior. If there's unusual behavior, let me say, like the sound is not normal, when you experience, you will realize they are sick or not. Yeah, it's truth. Yeah, it's
But there
like a
are
human.
thousands. Sorry, Firas, but there are thousands of chicken. How can you recognize they're saying in a weird voice? Do you know what I mean? There are so many
Yes,
chickens.
if you are experienced, when you go through them, you will realize that the sound is not all right. It's like somebody who's sick got a flu. Exactly. When he's speaking, you will realize we, you can't believe, you will know from a distance. When you go to the shed, you will realize, oh, they are sick. Oh, they are all right today. They are happy. When they are happy, they're playing around, they eat, they are normal. Yeah.
See that the beautiful is we try to make these animals happy.
Yes. Yeah, we have to make them happy to give us at the end of the day money. Yeah. Yeah, it is like vice versa. Yeah. The next one, showing one of the vets visiting the farms and checking the chicken, looking for the feathers, looking for a lot of factors, uh, to see how is the chickens, they are all right, not all right. Some dissections, I didn't put some photos of the dissections. They dissect or do the cuts inside the chicken just to see the intestines.
Uh, so,
Intestines.
sorry if I want to ask again. There are many chickens, and do those fats did assemble things or check one by one?
No, he will check one, just a sample. He can't check every chicken because
Uh,
their sheds got 40,000. He can't check the 40,000. So it's enough if he will take one from the beginning of the shed, one in the middle, one at the back. That's it, three chickens. It's enough. It's a sample, a random sample. Yeah. So I'll go to the next one. Human efforts. This is also important, to get at the end of the day a meat or eggs or feather or manure. So human efforts represents what is the staff doing every day. Human effort includes all the work that should be done by the employee in any department in the company. For example, the human resources, quality, production and rearing farms, slaughterhouses, hatcheries, marketing, IT, and logistic departments. So everybody in the company, for example, the incomes that I worked with, they got 4,000, no, sorry, 7,000 employee. Some in the farms, some in the IT department, some in the rearing farms, some in the production, collecting eggs. So the human efforts is important to complete the circle, just to produce,
sorry, how many
uh,
employees do you have in a single farm?
for the whole company, 7,000.
But isn't it the company has many farms, and then for
Yes, many,
a single farm normally would have around
10
how
to
many?
12, 10 to 12, 10 to 12 staff, 10
10 to
12
12
staff.
staff would handle around how many chickens?
Would handle around 40,000.
4,000. All right.
40,
40.
40,000, 40.
40,000. Gosh,
Yes,
I thought I heard 4,000, but it's 40,000. Sweet.
40. Yes. Yeah, because it is mostly automated system and feeding is automatic. You don't have to, just the vaccination, it's manual at the moment. I'm not sure in the future if they will turn them again to another thing. I'm not sure, but it is 40,000. So you have to do everyday jobs just to finish the whole cycle of the chicken to produce the meat or to produce the eggs. Yeah. There's other employee in the IT, logistic, marketing, trucks, slaughterhouse, killing the chicken, make them halal. Uh, Also, in the production farms to collect the eggs, a lot of staff to collect the eggs. Um, yeah. So the last point of the human efforts in the slide, employing experienced staff in any department is the responsibility of the human resource. So human resource playing it's like the heart of the body, the heart of the company. It is the human resource they are employing, and their responsibility to employ the experienced staff. And they always make sure to employ well experienced staff to help in improving the company and increase the profit. So employing the experienced staff will save a lot of money on the company, because the experienced staff know what they are doing. They don't need a time to learn, so they do the jobs properly to produce the meat and eggs. Next one of the inputs, the chicks. Chicks, we call the chick when it comes to the farm in the first day old chick, because they are coming in the day one. So we call it day old chick, and they hatch in the hatchery. The second day or the same day, they transferred through the trucks to the hatchery, to the farms, to rear them, to start brooding them and rear them. So we call it day old chick on the computer when they come to the farms, and it is the first unit to start with in the farm for broiler and rearing. The day old chick is produced from the fertile eggs in the hatchery. So it's common sense to say, how is the chicks coming? It's coming from a fertile eggs through different stages from different farms. And if you look at the last point, the the hatchery and the farms, can you see the last two blue arrow, the two things? Hatchery provide day old chick for the farms, and vice versa. The farms provide the eggs to the hatchery. So different farms take the day old chick, and different farms produce the eggs back, the fertile eggs back to the hatchery. So it's like a circle. That's how this.
Is it like a symbiosis mutualism between two different farms? There are two different farms with two
Yes.
different functions. Is that?
Yes. Yes. Day old chick going to the rearing farms, and the rearing farms rear the chicken or the day old chick till 6 months. Then they will go to the production farms for mating, and produce the fertile eggs. Then the fertile eggs going back to the hatchery.
Okay,
So
so it's
it's like,
6 months. It's normally start for about 6 months chicken.
yeah, to produce the eggs, the fertile eggs. Yes.
All right.
From the small chick till 6 months to start to produce.
Oh, okay. So when they are
With a lot of,
fertile, okay, yeah,
yeah, to start to produce. When they produce, we met them with the roasters and to produce. Yeah. So okay.
and then
This
they got
photo
a
is,
wedding.
yeah, this photo shows the hatchery from inside. The hatchery from inside is just a big building with different rooms, with different temperatures and humidity, and it should be always clean, no infection, to keep the eggs out of any disease. So this represents a person look after the eggs in this room. I'm not sure which room is this. This is just, they are transferring every day to one room. It's a big building. It's a factory from inside. They are moving from one room to the other just to give them the best conditions until 21 day. And if you will go to the last room, you will see the chicken or the chicks hatching from the eggs in the last room here in this photo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll go to the next one. Yeah, one also of the important things, the buildings. Any poultry industry got the hatchery, farming, slaughterhouse, feed mill. So these four buildings should be exist in any poultry company. To build a poultry company, you need these four buildings. So they are important things, and they are connected to each other. Feed mill provide the feed to the farms, and farms providing the eggs to the hatchery. Hatchery provide eggs. They all chick to the farm, Farming provide also the slaughterhouse by the big chicken for the meat to kill them there and process them. So this is the supply chain, how it work here. Yeah. Next one. Marketing. Marketing also important. Um, Marketing is one of the biggest role in the company, because the marketing team should market the products. They should produce every month or every year a new products to interest the consumers. So uh, uh, the three steps are important in marketing in any poultry company. The first step is the research and analysis. So the marketing team always they do a research and analysis for the market to see how is the market. As we say, test the market, test the market. Yeah. So determine what market exists, what the market wants, price system of delivery. Second step in the marketing, decision making, to take the decision. After they did the research and analysis, they have to take the decision of the price and where to put the production, what's the best products that they should put in the market. The third one, implementation of your decision. The product should be in the right quantity, packing, price, and so on. So they will implement what they did in the research, just to put the right product, the right quantity, and the right price for every region or every place. Yeah, the next one. This is represent one of the recipes for Ingham's, I think. It's a delicious chicken, and they just it's one of the jobs for the marketing, just to show the people how our products is delicious.
Is it the Ingham one or is it from Tegel?
I think I've got it from Ingham's website. I think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's Ingham's. Yeah. Every company got their own products and different products. Inputs of management. Management also one of the important things, especially in the farms. Uh, Supply chain management is important because it can help achieve several business objectives. For instance, controlling manufacturing process can improve product quality, reducing the risk of recalls and lawsuits, while helping to build a strong consumer brand. So management is important uh, also in the farms, how to get the right management, the right decisions to move your staff to do the right jobs to produce the meat at the end. Because if there's no good, if it's not good management, you will not get the staff working as a one unit. You have to keep them going in one unit in any department, not just in the farming, to produce the eggs and sell it and the meat also. Second point, the ultimate goal of effective supply chain management is higher profit through improved consumer satisfaction and a lower cost of doing business. Profits are healthier when costs are controlled and reduced whenever possible. So this also related to the management. So management is one of the important things in the supply chain. So if you will get the right management team, you will get a good product with a suitable price for the consumers. Yeah, next one. Financial planning. Of course, any company or any process or any business need a financial planning. Without a planning, you can't get the company working or any business working. So financial planning is essential in supply chain management, as it involves managing cost. So if you will manage your cost and trying to reduce it always, and mitigating the risks, managing cash flow, balancing inventory levels, budgeting and forecasting, and managing supplier relationships. So the financial planning, because there's a team for financial planning. They always put money to move the industry, and also to put for the future, to save money for future investment, to expand the farms and expand the industry, of course. Value chain finance is useful for ensuring that businesses have liquidity so they can meet market demands. So no points if you can't find the money. So the company will not work. If you need a work and you need the business to carry on, you need a financial liquidity, and you need money in between two brackets, money to move everything, because every farm or every department need money just for the cost for everything. Yeah. Now the outputs. Uh, the biggest circle in the first graph that I showed you, or in the first figure that I showed you, why we are rearing chicken at the end of the day, just to get meat, to get eggs, feather, manure, also chicks. Again, chicks, that's one of the main important things to sell them to other farms or other company or whatever. So poultry outputs are all the products that your poultry farm produces. Everything that your poultry farm produces, this is, we call it output. So we use everything to get money, and to sell everything to get money. In short, everything that you sell as a product of operating your poultry farming business is an output. So we sell mainly meat, eggs, feather, a little bit in some companies they sell it more than the others, and manure. Manure is good for agriculture, for plants, as a fertilizer. And also chicks. Chicks, again, some other companies they ask for the chicks from Teagle or from Aviagen. The Aviagen is providing the main genetic chicks for all the companies. So
Sorry, what was the last one? I cannot hear you.
Aviagen, it's a big company. Aviagen, it's one.
I haven't
It's
heard
a
that
it's a
company.
big company. It's a worldwide company
Working
providing
on
the
what?
chicks providing the chicks for the companies also. The main genetic coming from biggest companies like Ross, Cobb, Aviagen, those main things. Yeah.
I see.
To provide, as we call it, grandparent. We call them grandparents and parents, and the normal chicken that you are eating is the daughter of the parents.
Oh,
So you are not eating just chicks. It's coming through a process, a lot of a process inside. Grandparent farms, they get their chicks, the day old chick, from Aviagen, for example, the main genetic, the main company that provide the chicks. Then when we produce chicken from the grandparent, we send the fertile eggs to the hatchery to hatch the parents. Then again, they go to the parent farms, the chicks for the parent farms, and they also reared until 6 months to produce eggs, to provide us with eggs, to go again to a different hatchery to produce the day old chicks for the broiler farm, the meat farm, which you see everywhere, the meat farm, or the 32 days, and then they will send them to the slaughter. So it's going through the process also. It's not easy process. Yeah. Next one. The short video, if you can show them about.
I think this is going to be the last one. Oh, sorry, wait.
Yeah, I
Wait
think
a
so.
moment. Yeah, I will
Yeah.
try to stop share for a while.
Yes.
Sorry, where is it? Oh, yes. Where is it? This is your PowerPoint. Oh no, what's wrong?
You can put the website.
Yes, something wrong with my wait, I mean, I have two screen here, so there's another problem with this one screen. So wait a moment. Just allow me to have a couple seconds, and now I got the video. Still loading. By the way, teman-teman kalau ada punya pertanyaan silahkan ya, dari teman-teman dosen, dari teman-teman mahasiswa. Kalau nanti ada pertanyaan, saya yakin udah disiapin ya. Tadi saya dengar dari Bu Dianya, ayo harus ada yang tanya gitu ya. Oh sorry Firas, I talk to them if there is any questions after this, they can jump in. And wait a moment, I'm still trying to load the video for a while. Let's see whether I can have it. Gosh, wait a moment, wait a moment. It's so slow. There are couples of video in this link. Which one? There are two videos. Which
One
one that
talking
you?
about the farms, one showing the farms. If you
A
can
farmer,
show them.
a farmer story with Dave. Is that one?
Yes, and the other one we can show them, both of them if you like.
All right. I will try. Oh, wait a minute. I will try to share this. Sorry, why my computer is getting slower down? Gosh. I'll try to share. Oh, I shouldn't do that. If I do this, it will make. Which one? Is this one that you want me to share?
Can't see anything actually.
You can't?
It's loading.
Oh, sorry.
All good. You can show them without me.
Yeah, later probably, yeah.
Yeah, it shows the farms from inside, how they
Can
work.
you see that? Can you see it now? Teman-teman bisa
Yes,
melihat videonya?
Bisa, Ibu.
Oke. Nggak ada suaranya sayang ya?
there's different videos in the website. If they can look at the website, they can
Oh, okay.
see
Oh,
easily.
okay. Okay, I'll just try to show them this one first. And after that,
Yeah.
we will.
That's how they bring the day all check.
All right. So yeah, I think that's one of the example of the video that we can show to the students. Pretty good. And That's really nice to see how the business in New Zealand works. I mean, it's been with an amazing technology and very well arranged the system throughout the chain. And now I think it's time, or is there anything that you still want to deliver to the students before coming to the questions and answer?
No, if you need any question, I'm happy to answer it. Yeah, I'm happy to answer any question and help anybody. Yeah.
Oke, teman-teman, saatnya bertanya. Kalau ada yang punya pertanyaan, oke. There's one questions I will try to translate. It's from our. By the way, have you realized how many students that we have here, Firas?
112, 100,
Exactly. It's great.
115. Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first question is coming from Ululailul. He, I don't know he or she, but it's likely that the question is by considering the numbers of the chicken that you handle and about the number of the staff who helped to do this business, there must be some needs and what is it? There must be some activities that you must do to make all the activities become in an optimum way. So the question is, how is an assistant a farm manager like you to help coordinate all the activities? Is there any specific job description for every single job? Probably come with the first question first. Do you understand the question, Firas?
How I handle with the 12 staff the work with
You are
40,000.
Yeah, you are as an assistant of farm manager. Is there any specific job descriptions for every single staff that you mentioned? There are around 12. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Yeah. As assistant manager, it is a manager in charge. You have to rule and you have to put the daily jobs every day on the board for the staff, for the 12 staff or for whatever the number of the staff from 6, 12, 32 some farms. And you have to manage them in a wise way to cover the day from 8 o'clock, or let me say from 6 o'clock early morning till 3 o'clock afternoon. So with the in regards of the lunch break, breakfast break, um, so you have to manage them in the daily jobs. Depend on the time, depend on the age of the chicken. When the chicks coming to the farm, let me say, they all chick like this size. You have more jobs for the staff. You have to send the staff 4 times a day or 5 times a day, even 6 times a day, to check the small chicks to make sure they are having water, having feed, and they have the right temperature, they have the right conditions, and not wet environment, just to keep them alive, because it's the more sensitive period. As the chicks becoming older, or let me say over 1 month or 2 months, the jobs start to be reduced. It's not a busy life after that. The busy life is just in the first month or first 1 month and a half, when the chick's is small. It's like a baby. When you have a baby, he need a lot of work just to look after him. When he's older and older, you will not worry more like when he's kid. So chicks or chicken like exactly like a humans. So you have to send your staff always for the different stage of the chickens. Is that the answer of your question?
Yeah, but there are probably two types. So you said the job descriptions will be based on the age of the chicken, the
Yes.
period. But another thing, probably you have 12 staff. In this single stage, are they doing the same activities, or do you have a descriptions for 3 staff will do these activities? Another staff will, did you do that, or everybody just do exactly the same?
No, different, of course, because it's a big farm. You have, let me say, 8 sheds. Let me say 12 let me say 8 sheds. Everybody got his own shed, his own shed. So in the morning, the same job, feeding for all the staff, feeding. Everybody has to feed his own shed. let me say shed number 1, I will send to it, let me say a person, one person. Shed number 2, I will send person number 2, 3 number 3, 4 until 8 sheds. So they are going every morning to check the same job, check the temperature, check the feed, water. There is no flood inside the shed. Chicks alive, number of dead birds. So this is the main job, and it is common every morning for every chicken farm in New Zealand. And they do it
All
at
right.
6 o'clock early morning or 7 o'clock early morning. After that, it might be diverse. Might be shed 1 need to be fixed something, fix a water, the drinking, or let me say the water pipe is broken. Let me say in shed 1, and shed 2 everything all right. So you don't have to tell the second person to fix the water pipe in shed 2, because this is different. It's just for shed 1. But might be he has another job. Might be not fixing the water pipe. Might be uh, might be he has a problem with more dead birds. He have to transfer his dead birds to the freezer. We put them in a freezer.
I see. Yeah,
So it's
so
different.
there are
In
several
the morning,
types.
it's same. In the morning, same, but
Mm,
it will be after different.
okay. Yeah, I think that should be one of the answer that's really, I hope that can describe all the situations of the STAR systems. And I'm afraid we need to jump up with the next questions. There are some students that are start to heat up. They're heating up. They start to. There are many questions here, and some students would like to try to ask to yourself. Untuk Ulul, pertanyaannya only the first question that I would like to deliver, karena because I want to share this with another student as well. Mungkin Safriyadi Hamdani, if you want to ask him by yourself, silakan Safri. Safri Yadi Hamdani. Halo.
Halo, Safri.
Yes, Ibu.
Yeah, you can use bahasa Inggris sebisanya. I will help you. Firas, some of our students, they are learning
Yep.
English, so please kindly understand about
Yeah,
this.
all
Okay,
good, all
sweet.
good.
Thank you. Silakan Safri, nggak apa-apa. Kamu bisa tanya bahasa Inggris sebisanya aja. Nanti Ibu bantu. Yuk. Loh, kok menghilang? Safri?
Wait the moment.
Oke.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Shafri. I will ask the different is very menonjol. Result the farm of kitchen.
Chicken, sayang.
Oh, chicken. Chicken in the free range and kandang
In the
apa ini?
cage.
Yang ya in the cage di poultry industry, in the poultry industry.
Okay. As I understand, what
Yeah, so probably I try to help that. What is the really difference? Because you mentioned that it's already been banned now. What is the
Yeah.
real difference between those that you do in the poultry system using the cage and also this free range? What is there any really big difference so that ones need to be banned? Probably that's a question, I hope.
Yes, good question actually. The main reason in New Zealand, they are trying to make animal welfare. They are trying to make the chickens happy, to say to the world, we are look after our chicken in a better way, to sell a lot of consumers in the world. It's not just in New Zealand. It is in everywhere, in Indonesia and Jordan and the Arab countries and America, to say the consumers, look, we are look after our chicken in a very well way. We don't like to put them in a cage. We put them outside. The choose where to stay, inside the house or outside the house.
All
So
right.
it's animal welfare. Animal welfare.
Yeah. I will try to help explaining in bahasa Indonesia for 1 minute if you don't mind. So, jadi Safri dan teman-teman mungkin kalau bisa saya translatekan adalah, jadi New Zealand itu memang terkenal dengan bahwa kebahagiaan itu menjadi standar utama. Jangankan manusia, jadi hewan aja itu harus happy, harus gembira, supaya untuk menunjukkan kepada dunia bahwa ini loh kita itu, ayam-ayam kita itu bahagia loh dengan menggunakan free range. Sedangkan kalau dalam in the cage atau dalam kandang, mereka kan sedih. Jadinya justru di ban, nggak boleh ada bisnis yang naruh ayam di kandang, karena happiness, kebahagiaan ayam saja, animal welfare itu artinya bahwa untuk hewan-hewan mereka ada harus kesejahteraannya sendiri. Jadi the beautiful of New Zealand is they think about the happiness standard even for the animal, right, Firas?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
So Shafri, I think I hope that answer your question. I would like to go to the next questions. Is that okay, Firas?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Nurul Laili mana? Do you want to ask the question by yourself? Nurul Laili di mana? Nurul silakan bertanya langsung ke orangnya biar puas. Nurul?
Iya, Ibu.
Oke, tanya aja langsung, bahasa Inggrisnya bagus tuh kayaknya, silakan.
Tadi udah ditranslate, Bu.
Ya, yuk silakan. Do you mind to open your cam, Nurul? We try to appreciate. Nurul, bisa open cam, sayang?
Iya, Ibu, bisa insya Allah sebentar.
Oke, yuk. Biar kita menghormati dosen tamunya ya. Terima kasih.
Ibu izin bertanya ya, Bu. Saya bacakan pertanyaannya.
Ya, ya. You ask the question to Firas, not to me.
Poultry price also experienced a decline and had a negative impact, namely hampering the performance of poultry farmer chicken. What step do farmer chicken take to overcome this problem?
Do you understand, Firas?
What the farmer do to avoid any problem, or?
Yes, because she mentions that in the poultry prices, there are declining things, and then there are negative impact on
Yes.
your farm's performance. So normally, if that case happen, what did you do to overcome this problem? If the price is
Okay.
declining, because you mentioned the price is declining because of competitions, isn't it?
Yeah, because the competition, actually, they have nothing to do. We had a bad period in the COVID period. We lost a lot of consumers, and the prices is going down more because the COVID and things. So they just do cut the cost of a lot of things. If we 2 years ago, we had some orders from the big managers to cut some costs. For example, they will ask you in the farms, if you don't need any contractor to come and fix something in your farm, don't bring him. Cut the cost. You don't need to pay money. The company don't need to fix that by one of the contractors. Reduce the cost of the farms. Not building more farms. They don't have to build any more farms. Any extra expenses, they don't have to do it. So that's how they manage that.
Can you let us know what kind of extra expenses, like, for example?
For example, we usually bring, or we have a contractors coming every month to check, for example, the tractor, to check the tractor. Every farm got a tractor, so we have a contractor every month should come to check the tractor and make a service for the tractor. So the company asked us in that time to not bring him, and every month. So every year it's okay. once a year or twice a year. That's it. But the monthly check should be on the farm staff. So we start to do more jobs, like checking the tractor, one of our jobs as a staff. This is one example. So cut the costs, reduce the cost.
Just like redundant, isn't it?
Like the
Just kidding.
universities now. Yeah.
No, just kidding. I will
That's
try
the
to
last choice.
but
That's the last choice actually to
I know,
redundant of the
yeah.
staff.
Ya, jadi teman-teman jawabannya adalah jadi yang dikurangi adalah biaya-biaya ekstra yang nggak perlu. Misalnya kalau ada tukang ngecek selama berapa biasanya per bulan, jadi dia jadi per tahun atau per sekian period gitu ya. I hope that I think that's really interesting questions as well. I will comes to the next question. There are so many questions, but I try to pick another one. Calvin, he has two questions, but I would like to go with the second questions probably. So, Calvin, do you want to ask by yourself? Please, I would recommend you to ask by yourself. Kalian nggak akan punya experience kayak gini lagi. Nanya salah nggak apa-apa. Dia paham kok. Come on, open your cams, be brave, just ask him. I would suggest you with the second questions. That would be more interesting. Calvin?
Ya, Ibu.
Yuk, silakan.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Mr. and Mrs.
All good.
Number one in my question, in New Zealand, chicken is the most popular meat. Per capita income and consumption of poultry has been very high over the last decade. But
Yes.
in the last years, it has declined. What are the causal factors? Number two, feed takes up 70% of production cost.
70%.
And in the last 2 years, there has been a decline in marketing. Does it affect income? If it affect, how to overcome it? Thank you, Mr. and Mrs.
All good. Is that is that what do you mean again? So sorry if Ratna will explain me.
Okay, sorry, I will come up with sorry, I already suggest him to go with the second questions, but I'll just try to read all. First, you mentioned that chicken is the popular one.
Yes.
Popular meat consumption for the people, and then the per capita consumptions is very high. However, in the last 2 years, we're declining as well. What were the factors? I'm not so sure whether it's related to the COVID that you already explained, but
Yes, COVID.
yeah, and I think it's already well explained. And for the second one, probably the most interesting one, when your feed cost is around 70%, and then there are the last 2 years it's been declining for your business. So how does it affect your income, and how do you overcome this?
How it affect our income as a company?
Yeah, because you have a really 70% your cost is on feed, and then what did you do during that time? Did you decrease? I mean, that you can explain how do you overcome this because of the declining consumption.
Yeah, in the last period, chicken industry climbing in the profit, as we said, and expanding more in New Zealand. But in 2021-22, in the COVID period, there is a declining a bit, but it's still climbing. But the climbing is slowly going up, slowly. Yeah, and we lost actually in that period a lot of consumers from different countries or whatever. Yeah, and how we managed that, just I remember I was in Ingham's, and Ingham's start to sell the products in a cheaper price for the 7,000 employee. You know, 7,000 employee, as we said, we have 7,000 employee. So they start to sell it in a cheaper price, just to not store them more and more in the rooms or more and more in the stores. So they start to sell them in a cheaper price. It's just to avoid this hard period, just to not lose money. It is keep your money better than losing money. Did you understand what I
Right.
mean? They are trying to keep
Yes,
them.
I mean that this is the options that you can do, because just provide the market with a low price no matter what, so that they can buy your products rather than keeping your product and you got no money.
Yes, especially for the staff who's working in the same company. Yeah, you could buy 10 kg chicken and $2.
Oh,
$2. Yeah, I don't know how much is that in your currency.
$2 is around 20,000 rupiah here.
Is
It's
that
for
too
10
much?
kg. 10, no, that's
Yeah.
pretty cheap. Jadi 10 kilo kalau staffnya bisa beli pakai 20.000. Jadi itu strategi yang mereka pakai gitu. I think I want that one.
Yeah, okay.
You
I'll
should
send
have
you.
provided me when I was there. How could
I was
you
with
didn't do
Eagle when I know you.
that? You're right. Nurul Falah. We come next with the other students.
Plus cutting the cost also.
I see, cutting the cost.
Yeah,
right.
also that's.
Now there is a Nurul Falaha who would like to ask the question. Ada 3 gadis di situ, siapa yang Nurul Falaha ya?
Ini Bu, ada Nanda Nur Firdausia, Nurul Falaha, sama Mayang dari kelasnya Ibu Uus, PBK.
Okay. So they are 3 in 1. Okay. Now, so now please come up with your question.
Yeah, first, in
Lu gimana sih? Ayo.
benar, benar. Ada sedikit campuran bahasa Indonesianya, nggak apa-apa ya?
Just try your best. Gak usah takut.
First, tadi yang terkait kandang, the difference with Indonesia is that there the chickens are just left loose and not in nggak di kandang gitu Bu.
Cage, kandang.
Yeah, cage. How to collect eggs and how to distinguish the eggs. Usianya tuh
Age.
gimana cara membedakannya? Iya, dari ayam-ayam itu. Terus is there a better but not like chicks in Indonesia or what? Itu first.
Wait, I would like to count from one by one. So the first questions is about the cage. You're no longer using the cage, so it's just a free range. But how do you collecting this egg? If it is about the egg business, so how do you collect this egg when they are just scattered around? Isn't it very dangerous? And sometimes they can step up on those eggs as well. How about this, Firas?
In the free range, right?
Yes.
In the free range, and you teach them in the first day when they are coming to the house where to lay the eggs, because they have in the middle of the shed a nest, a big nest. You know the nest?
Yes, sarang. Jadi mereka diajari dulu ya pada saat mereka datang ke farmnya, itu dia diajari untuk gimana caranya bertelur di dalam sarang. So did you teach those chickens? How did you do that?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Animals are smart. When you're trying to push them, you send 2 staff. This is one of the jobs in the first day. One of the staff walking around the shed to push them to the middle, to the nest.
Just to lay egg.
Yeah, to teach them that this is your place to lay the eggs. That's how you teach
even
them.
though they haven't experienced yet about how to laying an egg, and then you teach them how to do laying egg. Does it make sense? Sorry, I mean that's.
And something else also, we have a lighting system in the nest. We have a lights. You light on the computer the lights in the nest early morning, like let me say 1 hour before the light of the house. Like let me say we start working at 6, we light the nest on 5 early morning on the computer. It will light alone. So when they see the lights, they start to come to the nest. So you make just the lights inside the nest more than the outside light.
You mean like chicken is normally will go to that nest? Oh, to the light.
Yes.
To the light.
Yes, to the light. They like to go to the light. And during the day, the staff is walking around just to push them to the nest. So they will start to realize it's better for them to go
But you
there.
know what? It's interesting. It makes me thinking that if my neighbor has chicken, I will
Okay,
just, I will just put on the lights so they can come to my house, isn't it?
I think so.
Just kidding. Okay, what is the next? Yang question kedua tadi tentang apa, Dok? I forgot.
Itu
Sorry?
tentang permasalahan di lingkungannya, lingkungan sekitar.
Apa itu? Lingkungan sekitar maksudnya?
Kan,
Sorry, I tried to ask them the questions. The second question.
okay. In raising chicks, of course, biasanya kan ada satu resiko itu dari faktor lingkungannya. Nah, so my question, how do you deal with the negative environmental impacts such as and the smell of sewage that pollute the environmental? Bagaimana cara mengatasi polusi dari lingkungan sekitar itu?
All right. So it's about environmental angle now. I think it's really great questions. So do you have any environmental problem, for example, like the waste, the pollutions, that smell things, and then there are neighborhood things. So
Yeah,
do you
they have a good plan for that. Every company should have a good plan where to build their farms. They are building the farms out of the cities and away in a specific characters. And each shed should get, you can see in each shed a fans. You know the fans.
fences? You mean like fence?
Fans to suck all the ammonia and
fan. All right.
yeah.
Kipas.
A ventilation system.
Yes.
A ventilation system to suck the ammonia and bring a fresh air every time to the chicken.
So where did you throw out this ammonia smell?
Outside. There's no place for them outside. So
I think it's just a saying that it becomes an environmental issue then, Firas. Do you think you suck suck it from the farm, but you provide other area with the smell?
Yes, you release them outside, but it's not polluting the air like the cows. Cows is the worst one by the nitrogen. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I know because your PhD is an animal. Apakah itu menjawab, Dok, Nurul Falaha ya? So, is there any other question? We have around 6 more minutes. Dari student yang lain atau dari dosen-dosen siapa ya? Dosen yang hadir? Ada Bu Resti, ada siapa lagi? Ini di layar saya kok nggak kelihatan ya? Oh, sorry, I'll try to check on whether there is another questions, Firas. So, who are? Bu Resti ada pertanyaan? Ya, saya lihat ya Bu Resti ini masih. Saya panggil nama Anda. Atau Bu Nurul sudah masuk nggak ya? Is there any other questions?
Halo, Ibu.
Yeah, go. Oh, halo Bu Nurul. Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm late. Maybe about human resource in farm.
Yes.
Mungkin sudah dijelaskan. Yes, maybe you can tell about human resource in your farm, about the recruitment or selection or your organization. You can tell.
How they work inside the farms, you mean? They employ human resource the best staff, the well experienced staff. They make sure to provide them with a training program with the farm manager and to keep the process going and without any loss, without any hazard, without any problems. They are solving the problems in the farms also. The staff is sometimes have a problems with each other. So sometimes they are interfering just to solve their problems. So that's how they make sure they work inside the farm. Is that what you mean?
Another question probably is about recruitment, right, Bu Nurul?
Recruitment or employ the well-experienced staff.
Only experience. How about inexperience?
How about what?
For example, I don't know. Sorry, Bu Nurul, if I jump in. Like, we have so many universities graduates here. For example, like if for example, if the company only employs somebody with well experience, how is the opportunity for the non-experienced one?
For fresh graduates, like
Okay. I see what you mean. For the non-experienced staff, they put them under training until they train them for 3 months. Then they will start to work like the other staff. So they keep look after them, teaching them like the university, teaching them. Make sure the farm manager teaching them the daily jobs, going with them, giving them feedbacks how they perform, and that's how they train until they will grow up in the farm and know everything. So they wait on them. So it's not necessarily the well experienced staff.
Oh, I see. Bu Nurul, is that answer your
yes.
questions?
Okay, thank you.
I think one
All good.
one last questions before we come with our closing sessions. 2 more minutes. Almira, yes, go.
Terima kasih untuk waktunya, Ibu. Jadi, saya ingin bertanya kepada Mr. Firas. As assistant manager, what aspects to understand very well so we can manage the farm and poultry company better? And how important it is to understand the supply chain of poultry industry?
The first question, please. Sorry.
Please repeat.
Okay, so what aspect to understand very well so we can manage the farm and poultry company better? And how important it is to understand the supply chain of poultry industry?
Yeah, it is. Supply chain is very important to understand for every staff in the company. For example, when I was in Ingham's, they used to organize a visit for us for let me say, every 3 months to the hatchery or to the feed mill. We are not working in the feed mill or in the hatchery, but we are working in the farm. But it's important for us to visit the hatchery to see how we are sending the eggs to the hatchery so we can look after our eggs better way. In the production farm, the staff responsibility is to collect the eggs. I'm giving you an example. To collect the eggs and classify them on first grade, second grade, third grade. First grade is the best one, but second is worse or dirty a bit, but the third one is more dirty, and there is a fourth class which is the dirtiest one. So some staff, they don't care if they are not look after their eggs. So you know, sometimes staff, they don't care, they put the dirty with the first, with the clean eggs. They don't care, and when you send them to the hatchery, they go a dirty with the first class. You can see the dirty eggs with the first class. When you put them in the hatchery, they won't hatch, or they will ruin the other eggs, or whatever. They can do a contamination for the other eggs. So it's important for our staff to go and visit the hatchery and see how is our eggs ruining the other eggs, or the dirty egg can ruin the other eggs. So it is important to understand the supply chain and how it is work for every department and what's their problems, to notice what is the problems and how we should do our job perfectly to make it a better production to keep the industry going. The second things, let me give you an example also. The feed mill. If the feed mill produce a bad feed, it will come to the farm and we will feed our chickens a bad feed, a worse feed, or a bad feed, or a low quality feed. So our chickens will not produce a good meat or a good egg, or will not reach the target weight. So it is important for our staff, for example, to understand how the feed mill work, how they supply us, what is the quality of the feed. So all is important to understand the job of each other, to understand, to make sure the feed in a high quality before we will feed it to the chicken. It's important that my staff will tell me the feed is bad, we will not feed our chicken. So it's important to understand the whole supply chain. How is the industry working for the whole company?
Wow, that's great. Do you know what, Firas? I think you're better to become the teacher rather than me, because you can well explain how how beautiful value chain and supply chain is, and especially you're not only as a practitioners, but you're also learning about you really understand how the theoretical foundations on it, and it's really beautiful. I think, is that enough, Almira? Is that answer your question, right?
Iya Ibu, sudah menjawab dengan baik.
Okay, thank you very much. And Firas, I think we comes with the end of our today's session. It's getting more
Yeah,
interesting, and we still have 2 more sessions in the future.
sure.
And yeah, and again, there are over 100 students here, and me as a lecturer in the Agribusiness Chain Management, I'm collaborating with the Laboratory of the Business and Entrepreneurship. That's why there are some lecturer here. There are students with different subjects. They are learning about chain management. They are learning about risk management, about international business, how the small business work, human resources management, and then strategic management, as well as business communication. And I think you covered everything with an excellent way today. So
Hopefully.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank you very much for today's sessions. Is there any last thing that you would like to tell us before we really
Thank
get
you
to
very
the
much
end?
for everybody. Thank you very much for everybody. And if you need any question or in the future, just let me know through Dr. Ratna and I will answer you. I'm happy to help any Muslim or any people in Indonesia. I like Indonesia actually. I like this country.
I forgot to tell all the students here that Mr. Firas is actually head of Muslim associations. Right. Right, Firas.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
di Messi University kita ada Muslim Associations, asosiasi Muslim, dan Pak Firas ini beliau adalah ketua asosiasinya yang sekarang. Iya. And I would like to all my students and friends, I would like to let them know, I mean, that we are a coffee mate. Firas and I used to meet in the coffee in a common room, and we used to talk a lot and share our experience. So, and then finally we comes up with in the future we need more collaborations, right, Firas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so for now, yes, thank you very much for everyone who attend these sessions. Thank you for all the lecturer who attend today's meeting. I'm not so sure whether the head of the department is here, but she's more than happy to welcome you. And yeah, we will have more meeting in the next week, or I think next 2 weeks. Thank you, everyone. See you, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Firas.